My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your boy, Haha Joker, aka the Black Joker, back at it again. Another Madden video for you guys. So this is your first time checking out one of my videos. First time you come to the channel, man. Make sure you guys drop a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. We're on the road to 10K. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, man. It's free. It only takes 1 second. That being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Now, as you guys can see, we are currently in the offseason, man. Now, as this game, we've already played our week 1 already. So this video is coming out after that. I'm going to try not to spoil that for you guys that you watch. But either way, man, as you guys can see, we have a lot of things that are worrisome on our team. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with offense. First up, our O-line is pretty much still the same. We were able to pick up a new right guard out of free agency, so definitely happy about that. But everything else is going to be the same. Josh Allen, he's still a beast. He's still an MVP. He's won MVP back-to-back years already. You just got to get a Super Bowl ring for him. But obviously, he's still doing his thing, 99 overall. It's Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Carson, he's still the same beast, still got his abilities, that's that. Julio Jones, he's lost his X factor and he doesn't have his superstar, which means he doesn't have abilities on him. Now, here's the thing. This could be due to age. Obviously, they're going to lose a step here and there and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, we still got Max Towns. He's still going to come out and be our speedster on our team for sure. And we still got Allen Lazard. But again, obviously, not having Julio Jones with his X factor, it's tough because he obviously had route tech. And route tech will make my life so much easier to have a receiver or two with route tech on the field. But as it is, this is a situation that we're in. You know what I'm saying? Julio Jones is getting older, and which leads us to our draft, what we did in the draft this year. So we're going to go ahead, jump into the new draft pick that we have. That would be Dalton Simpson. All right. Now, Dalton Simpson comes in at 6'5", 230 pounds, obviously a rookie. And as far as his ratings go, he's got 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 82 catch, 79 catch of traffic. Short, medium, and deep route are really pretty bad. But again, he's a rookie. We'll build on that. You know what I'm saying? The key point to this, though, right, is the 90 speed. The 90 speed is the biggest key point because it's very difficult to get speed up in this game. So the fact that he's coming in already with 90 speed, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with that. It gives us something to really utilize because Julio Jones only has 93 speed. So if we go ahead and get his overall up, this rookie, get his overall up and things of that nature, we could possibly be able to get him to 94, even maybe 95 speed. You know what I'm saying? Because the speed does go up. It just doesn't go up as often as his other attributes do. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, break tackle 75, juke 77, stiff arm 71, things of that nature. So that's really about it. But again, once Julio retires, this is going to be the receiver that we have filling the role. Again, Max Towns is a good receiver, but I prefer to have bigger bodies on the outside. Allen Lazard, obviously now Dalton Simpson, and have a little speedster, Max Towns, as our slot. That's my plan as far as what we're going to be doing, continuing on through the years. Okay. But as far as I'm concerned, Julio Jones replacement. That's about it. And also in free agency, we also picked up Rahim Moses. Now again, it's very weird. I lost my my little white running back, bro. I forgot his name, man, but he had 95 speed, and he's a very good back to have, especially on those short little routes with 95 speed. You can beat a lot of dudes on those little speed outs and things of that nature. So I couldn't find him. He wasn't in free agency. Somebody must have scooped him up, and I wasn't aware of it. You know what I'm saying? I guess through simming through the seasons, he must have got cut, whatever the case is. So it is what it is. But thank God Rahim Moses was there. Went ahead and picked him up. Now here's the good thing about Rahim Moses. Even though he is kind of old, 32 years old, he still has 95 speed with 92 acceleration. Now, I don't expect his speed to progress anymore, but as it is for this year, this is very good to have. Now, we might go ahead and pick up another running back next year. Probably just pick up the fastest running back we can just to replace Rahim Mostert. Carson's still pretty much on the young end, So we could probably have him for another 3 or 4 seasons. So I'm not really too worried about Carson at this point. But we run a 2 running back set for our offense, and I would prefer to have another speedster back there. So Rahim Moses on the squad. Now, here is the troubling part of my team. Defense. Now, as you guys can see, James Bradberry doesn't have his X factor anymore. Okay? Noddy doesn't have his superstar anymore. Nobody has anything. Darius Slay, which I moved him, but Darius Slay doesn't have his super. I don't think he did before anyways last year. But nobody has anything but Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu is the only one who has an X factor. Now, here's the thing, right? We could probably get James Bradberry's superstar back, but probably not his X factor, which it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we already know what we're going to need to replace, which is going to be Darius Slay. Now, as it is, we have switched James Bradberry to slot corner simply because of his speed. He has 90 speed only, but whereas Darius Slay is older, of course, he still has 93 speed. And Greedy Williams has about 92, 93 speed. So I want my faster corners on those outsides. James Bradberry sitting in the slot, not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? So we'll leave it at that for now. But as far as our pickup from the draft, what we got, we ended up getting 2 strong safeties, which, you know, one of them is, we're not going to really worry too much about him throughout the season. And, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to talk about the free agent first. We picked up Trey Flowers. Now, we traded Trey Flowers for a 2nd-round pick, which I was very happy about. I guess homeboy decided to cut him or whatever the case is. So we went ahead and picked him back up. You know what I'm saying? For right now, we're not going to really do too much with Trey Flowers. But if for whatever reason, if let's say we don't find a good corner in next year's draft, and let's say Slade decides to retire, Trey Flowers will be somewhat of a good to decent replacement for him, simply because he's got 90 speed. You know what I'm saying? So if we can't find a better corner in the draft, Trey Flowers would be there for us to, you know, sub him in for there until the following season. So not next year, but the year after. Went ahead and picked him up. But as far as this year's draft, who we decided to get is that we ended up getting Brandon Cummins. Now, this is good because he was a hidden development. And we obviously went ahead and bought the... we had enough coaching points, so we went ahead and saw what his hidden development was, which ended up being a star. So I'm very happy about this. Very good pickup. Very good strong safety. Now, here's the other good thing about this, too. He will also end up being Tyrann Mathieu's replacement in the upcoming years. Tyrann Mathieu is a little bit older, but as far as this guy's ratings go, he does have 90 speed, which I'm very happy about. 73 zone, which isn't too bad, but he has 66 man coverage. That is going to be a problem because he will be playing in the box, and as you guys know, in the box, we man up. So that could be an issue, but for right now, it's whatever. Right now, we got him in the box, so it's cool. It is what it is. He got 75 tackling, which ain't bad, with 80 hit power. Also not bad. So we'll take that for the time being. Now, we can go about this 2 ways as far as dealing with him. All right. As far as dealing with Brandon, we could have him play safety and then possibly pick up another safety and drop him in the box, and with better man coverage or whatever the case is, we could do that. That's one route. Now, the other route, as far as the corners go, if Slay leaves, we still have Miller. Okay? We still have Ben Miller. Again, 92 speed, 77 man coverage with a 65 zone. We could go ahead and drop him in at corner to replace Slay when he decides to retire. So this is another thing that we can do, because Ben Miller typically plays my safety spot. Now, we could go ahead and move him probably next year if Slay retires. We can move Ben Miller to the to replace Slay, and then we can go ahead and put Cummins in at that safety, right? At back safety, and then put somebody else in a box. But as far as development goes, it's still an issue. The development is still an issue because we only have one X factor on our team. So hopefully we can get Bradberry. Hopefully we can get him back up to a superstar at least. and we can utilize that a little bit more. But as far as everybody else, still stars, so hopefully we can get their development up and get them to superstar, man, so we can go back to putting abilities on these dudes, because that's what we need. We need to have abilities on these dudes to do what they need to do at the best that they can do it. And right now, it's only Tyrann Mathieu. So, hey, man, we'll see how the rest of the season goes. But as far as off-season changes, that's what we have. And that's going to be our plans moving forward. Again, as it is, we're not looking to rebuild. We're just looking to reload, and that's really about it. Our linebackers have always been whatever. We don't really worry about linebackers, so it helps us a lot, because all we have to do is look for in our draft classes is safeties, free safeties, and corners, straight DBs, and that's it. A D tackle, a right end, and a left end, those would be nice here and there. But again, we got young stars at both ends, so we don't really need to worry about that anymore. And we have a good D tackle too, so we ain't gotta worry about that. It's just we gotta re-up and reload on our DBs, and that's it. We should be able to keep contending in the postseason year after year after year. But as it is, man, I'm gonna try to keep this video quick. Those are our off-season moves. Obviously, we got the Giants week 1, so that video is gonna be coming out right after this one. All right, but at the end of the day, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If so, make sure you guys drop some laughs on that like button. Subscribe to the channel, Joker fam. The support always means a lot. Till the next one, guys. Peace.